I'm David Spiegelhalter. I'm actually the Senior Treasurer of the Mindfulness Society in the university, but I'm also the Professor of Biostatistics in the Maths department. So, when I heard that they were going to do a proper randomized evaluation of the service, I thought, great, because that's what I do, it's my job. The important thing to realise is that there have been many clinical trials of mindfulness training for various different situations, and that it's been shown to be very effective. But on the whole, essentially those have been evaluating the training itself. You look at who's had the training, who hasn't had the training. They've been randomly allocated, and you follow them up. This is different. I mean, it's established that mindfulness can be very effective. So the crucial thing is it effective when it's delivered in a sort of routine fashion, in a routine service, in a university context? So that's another question in a way. It's what's known in the trade as the difference between an explanatory trial, one that's really looking at, is this intervention effective, compared with a pragmatic trial, which is, well, in practice, will it actually work? Will people go to the sessions? Will people who are not going to the sessions get mindfulness training elsewhere? There's all these sort of issues that could come up when things are actually practiced in a real life, routine context. So that makes it more tricky, but actually more interesting. I also think it's great that the university is doing this. It's so easy to say, bring in a policy and say, oh, this is a good idea, and you try it out, and you've actually no idea what the benefits have been or not. You wouldn't have known what would have happened if you hadn't provided the service, which costs money. And so I think it's very good that the university is, in a sense, reflecting on its own practices, its own policies. It's going to pay for this. Well, therefore, it should evaluate it properly. I only wish that government departments had the same rigour in evaluating their policy interventions. I know that it actually just copies what the National Health Service tries to do. Through bodies like NICE, it tries to make sure that the services that it introduces are properly evaluated in a rigorous way. But it doesn't always happen.